That bitch, nigga, and it's like that. Welcome back to another episode of Survival Time, nigga. This your host with the motherfucking most quantity cash money, nigga. Look, we finna get into motherfucking another motherfucker named Sylvia motherfucking Nunn, and she was a Pyru from back in the day. And she's coming from Lewis Park. She a female savage. We finna see what's up with it, cause this the first of the ones that I'm hearing, and I really want to speak on how hard it was back then versus now. Cause these are the real female gangbangers.
Dress up like a dude. You know, makeup and fingernails and jewelry, black shoes, black socks, black pants, black shirt, black coat, and a beanie. A red flag up under the beanie. And just put my work in. Boom, 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 boom. I even give you a choice sometimes. You want to get shot with 357 or you want me to shoot you with this 45? I'm going to let you know who I am, and I wish you would.
Compton in the 90s was a bloodbath between the Bloods and the Crips, and Sylvia Nunn was right in the middle of it.
To have, people fear you can, be very empowering.
They called her Rambo, not for fun, but because when the Crips shot her...
She not no little bitty bitch. She was actually kind of big. I don't know how tall she is, but she's not no little bitch, okay? And one, that's two. Two is not to call her bitch, but two, he talking about you get the choice to get what the fuck you want to get shot with. Like, what the fuck you mean, bitch? This shit wild as fuck. Let's see what's up, man.
She responded with fury, leaving dead Crips in her wake.
Get used to pulling a trigger on somebody. It's not hard to pick up a gun and just shoot, It's not hard after a while.
The day the Crips made a fatal mistake. They didn't just shoot a Pyru. They shot Marcus China Dog Nunn, a founding father of the Looters Park Pyru and Sylvia's big brother. They didn't kill him, but they...
I ain't gonna lie, he do look like he mixed with Chinese. I'm not gonna lie, he do look like he mixed with Chinese. If you see how far this nigga's line is sitting back, he looks like he mixed with Chinese. He's supposed to be the big brother. He look older than fucking her, like by miles. He look like a fucking granddaddy.
China Dog Nunn, a founding father of the Looters Park Pyru and Sylvia's big brother. They didn't kill him, but they may as well have, because the person they woke up wasn't just a grieving sister. It was a trained boxer, a crack-fueled sharpshooter, and a teenage girl with nothing to lose.
The last thing you'd want, is to be afraid of women.
Sylvia didn't wait for orders. She gave them. She didn't retaliate quietly. She went on a rampage. She hit enemy territory like a one-woman task force, kicking in doors, firing from rooftops, no masks, no mercy. Sylvia Rambo Nunn turned the streets of Compton into her own battleground.
That's what's putting in work, man. To take life in your own hand. Handle your business and don't get caught slipping. But the main thing is going to kill.
And it all started with that one shot, that one mistake. So now the question is, what really happened that day? And how did a teenage girl become the face of Pyru vengeance? Let's talk about it. Sylvia Nunn was born with clenched fists and a fire that didn't ask for permission. Her story doesn't start in a crack house or on a corner. It starts in a house with two parents, steady income, and annual brand new cars in the driveway.
My mother and father worked hard to make sure that
I'm noticing a lot of these niggas coming from two-parent home backgrounds and households. I'm also noticing another thing is too, like every time somebody start getting shot or killed around them, like homies or relatives or anything like that, that's when they start jumping off the porch. I'm also noticing like that's their way of even feeling like they doing what they supposed to be doing as far as they purpose at the while, because it just go along with what they fueled by all that pain. I really want to say that because the reason why I'm even stopping the video right quick is because of the simple fact people need to realize these kids be like fruit. We as people are like fruit. When you put one bad apple in with the whole bunch that's good, you will turn them all them bitches bad and rotten. People ain't realizing how you putting one rotten situation in the mix of a bunch of good community kids, because niggas don't even know Compton's a suburb, bitch. So niggas need to understand that part first. This show you where niggas mindsets be is overly hood. We can't even have a suburb without fucking it up. They have two-parent households, niggas getting go-karts and shit for Christmas, and niggas is out here turning into psycho killers and murderers. Come on now. Y'all niggas was going to church and all of that, but y'all flipped and spazzed out half the damn time because of other shit.
everything. We were a high-class, upper black family. I had a new car every year.
But don't get it twisted. That house sat on the east side of Compton, where the lawns were cut but the air smelled like tension, where the laughter of childhood was always one wrong step away from sirens.
We coming. On the real, you better keep y'all kids in the house, homie, because it's going town, homie. Yeah, that's going through the walls. That's real.
I don't go out at night.
He a bitch. Any nigga tell you keep your kids in the crib is a bitch. Any nigga that's running around shooting at parks and shit is a bitch. Any nigga that's running around hopping out on niggas is a bitch. If you ain't running up on that nigga running down on nigga because you's a bitch. And I'm gonna put it out there like that. You hitting kids, you hitting the wrong motherfuckers. You telling motherfuckers they gotta have their kids. Bitch, you need to get your dumb ass shot your damn self, you non-aiming ass motherfucker. Clown ass nigga.
The boogeyman is out at night. You tell the kids that fairy tale, but it's really true.
Sylvia's father, Willie Nunn, was a presence. A professional boxer, a disciplined marksman, a protector who taught his children how to fight before they learned how to ride bikes. Sylvia and her brother Marcus, better known on the streets as China Dog, were forged under his fists, raised with gloves and grit. He taught her to hold her own, not just in the ring, but in the world.
My dad told me, I'm going to teach you everything that a woman needs to know. You ain't going to need a man but for one thing. When I get finished with you, you're going to be able to change your own flats, steal your own car, shoot your own gun, and fight your own fight.
His motto was, don't just hit back, hit first, and mean it. By the early 70s, that world was splitting at the seam.
I like that he was real in teaching her, because a lot of men need to actually take heed to this damn part of the video. When you get your daughter, teach her real shit. Don't just be fucking flagging her and buying her all type of shit and just trying to adore her and melt over the girl. Actually teach her real shit, because when she get out into this world, she got to know how to maneuver, she got to know how to move, she got to know how to present herself, she got to know how to fight back in situations where most women don't understand how to fight back. So I'm glad, like, these are things that motherfuckers need to teach their child, but it's just crazy that she used them to go to where she went. But I'm just saying,
Compton was no longer just a city. It was a map of territories and grudges, where red and blue weren't.
Man, if they don't stop with these weak ass YouTube commercials.
Weren't colors, they were lifestyles. The Looters Park hustlers were evolving into something bigger, more organized, more ruthless.
This is the grounds of the devil. You have bombs, you have smokers, you might have razors in the sandbox, you might have crack pipes in the sandbox. If you dig deep, you might find a gun here or there. This park is a headstone to me.
Marcus, Sylvia's brother, was one of those making it happen. He was
I'm really getting irritated with the fact that they doing a lot of shit amongst kids and children and shit like that at parks and shit like that. Is really irritating and disturbing to me. It's really pissing me off a lot, a little bit, because like she's saying this shit like it's normal, but they not understanding that they invading them children's world. They not understanding how they poison these kids without realizing the fact they destroying their own community by doing what they doing. It's more than just crack that fucked us up, bro. It's more than just the government. Don't have nothing to do with the government at this point. It's really us. We fucking ourselves up because we fucking our futures up without realizing it.
member and certified shot caller.
My brother's a big deal. He's the dog. He's the wild, 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 yippee-yo, yippee-yay. He the dog. They don't the dog.
And Sylvia didn't just admire him. She studied him. She absorbed the code of the street like secondhand smoke. When Willie got locked up in 73, the house lost its shield. What was left was a blueprint for chaos. Sylvia's mom did what she could, but Compton wasn't interested in grace or mercy. It was interested in survival. And for a girl like Sylvia, no dolls, no frilly dresses, no soft landings, survival looked a lot like vengeance. When her brother was shot, at 16, Sylvia didn't just join the Looters Park Pyrus. She embodied them.
It's such an anomaly. People, want to hold this place for how women, should act.
Sylvia was a soldier, a trigger
First of all, bro, it's not about how women should act. It's about, like, I hate when bitches do that. And there's this woman put her life on the line for what? Over some shit that men's put their life on the line for. Men put their life on the line for dumb shit. This is a dumb reason and purpose to put your life on the line. Your brother shouldn't even put his life on the line for this. That was dumb to begin with. And he allowed his sister to get caught up in this shit. That's even more retarded. You are not realizing the effects and the poison that we are feeding our community. I don't see no white bitches gang banging while she talking that shit. I see Hispanic bitches gang banging, but they not doing what the fuck this bitch doing. How many of them bitches you really finna hear out here that's really doing this shit, bro? Like, come on now. You not finna hear too many other races of women doing shit like this. The black woman is, this is why the black woman is so masculine, because all of this shit here with the world affecting them, bro. How niggas is moving with them. Niggas ain't even trying to keep them like, rose petals. You gotta be more gentle with the women. But this is what I'm trying to say, and this is what I'm trying to point out. You have situations and shit like this. She talking about a fucking anomaly. This shit, she don't know how common this is in the black community.
Steel-eyed banger with something to prove, not just to the world, but to herself. The culture she dove into wasn't built for women. Pyru sets, especially Looters Park, were old school, testosterone-filled, respect-earned through pain kind of places. Women weren't shot callers. They weren't hitters. They weren't even supposed to be seen during war talks. But Sylvia flipped the script. She wasn't asking for a seat, she was taking it. The boys in the crew didn't know what to make of her.
She was the youngest girl that really hung out at the party. She was 9 to 10 years old. She had her pistol always packed on her.
One day, they asked her to help rob a gas station. They thought it'd be a joke, a test, a one-time gig. They hyped her up, carried her on their shoulders like she was a toy mascot with a pistol. But when the moment came, Sylvia didn't blink.
We walked over there, and they carried me on their shoulders. And then when they get up there, you walk up, she's in a booth. And they like, we finna rob this. You better not push no buttons. And then they took like the handle of their gun, bust the window out enough, and put me through it.
She climbed through broken glass, stared down the cashier with a barrel aimed straight, and handled her business with cold precision. She wasn't scared. She wasn't playing. She was getting hers. After the job, when the boys tried to brush her off with loose change and a joke about buying a popsicle, she put the fear of God in them.
Mom was like, that y'all gonna give me some money too. And he was like, damn, this a crazy little girl. We'll buy you a popsicle, some candy. I say, no, the you won't. You gonna give me some money. And they gave me some change. They gave me a whole bunch of change.
She wasn't here for favors. She wasn't some little sister tagging along. She was putting in work. And in gang life, that meant something. You rob, you fight, you shoot, you kill, you earn your name.
I would dress up like...
I'm gonna stop right here for now. We're gonna part 2 this shit. I really want to say this right quick before we cut out right quick. Them niggas is fucking goofy. And I'm gonna keep saying this. 1, they took her on the mission. 2, how you gonna try to take her on the mission and then try to discredit her and then not pay her? You feel me? And then y'all pay her bullshit still in the end because y'all gave us loose change. How y'all put her life at risk and her freedom at risk too, nigga? That shit goofy as fuck. Y'all niggas retarded. These niggas is retarded. This is what I be talking about with leadership and understanding what an OG mean and what the fuck it mean to be being led by somebody. These motherfuckers could have had her locked up and they gonna sit there and give us some loose change. Bitch, get the fuck out my face. That's why I'm glad she did step down. They some hoe ass niggas anyway. That's what the fuck they should have did. Paid her something. But they should have paid her more than what the fuck she got. I'd say that much. But y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think in the motherfucking comments. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. I'm out.
Hey, gotta know your purpose. Understand what worth is. These snakes is lurking, observing, trying to close your curtains. These hoes be perping.